I had meetings with the political leadership, with Mr. Kurti, with Ms. Osmani, and also with a Serb representative in the authorities. And that was something I appreciated very much, because I very much think it is important that we continue to work closely together. And my message was that NATO is here to stay. Our KFOR mission is conditions-based, and KFOR is in Kosovo to help to create a safe and secure environment for all communities. We also strongly support the efforts to find a political solution, and we have been there for many years, and we feel a responsibility to contribute to peace and stability in Kosovo, which is also of course important for the whole region. This issue was discussed, and I welcome that the Kosovo authorities adhere to the agreement that we made back in 2013, that the Kosovo security forces should not deploy to the north without the prior concurrence by KFOR, the NATO commander. And that's still the case, and that reflects also the sensitivities and the challenges, and I think that that's the best way to continue to find the right balance and to avoid any situations that can undermine and weaken the efforts to find a political solution, and avoid anything that can undermine the Prištini-Belgrade dialogue. I just welcome the fact that this agreement still is valid and is still relevant, and at least from the NATO side we have highlighted the importance of continuing to adhere to the agreement. Yes, we discussed the transition of the Kosovo security force. When the decision was made, I said it was an ill-timed decision. NATO will continue to work with the security, the Kosovo security force within its original mandate. That's what we support. That's the mandate we have agreed to provide to implement. Then, of course, there are different views about this between allies. So some allies have decided on a bilateral basis to work also based on the new mandate. But NATO as an alliance, NATO as an institution, we will continue to provide support based on the original mandate. When it comes to membership, as you know, there are 4 NATO allies who do not recognize Kosovo. That reflects a reality, a political reality. I was Prime Minister of Norway when Norway decided to recognize Kosovo. Other allies have different opinions. They have the sovereign right to make their own decisions. Membership in NATO is based on consensus. We need all allies to agree. So the only way to achieve membership for anyone to NATO is to have 30 allies agreeing, and therefore I think the important thing for Kosovo now is to focus on continuing the reform efforts. As I said, we are in a position where we are providing support and working with the Kosovo security force under their original mandate, and that is capacity building, that is education, and training. Then it's not for NATO to go into the other aspects. I can only say that these are sensitive issues. Then these are issues that highlights the importance of respecting the fact that there are different views, and therefore not do anything that can undermine the efforts to find a political solution and make progress in the Pristina-Belgrade dialogue. I think the most important thing Kosovo can do now is to continue to work for a political solution, is to continue to engage in a political dialogue with Belgrade, because at some stage we need to see a normalization. That will be important when it comes to the relationship between Pristina and Belgrade, but it will also be important when it comes to Kosovo's relationship with other international institutions, including NATO.